At what point did you begin to start engineering and recording other artists?
Well, when I built a studio in my mom's garage, like I was saying before. That's why the studio was named K. Lou Studios. And in the beginning, it was just for the group Kajamin, my group, right? And then I decided to start renting out studio time to make some extra money. I think at the time I was $8 an hour. It was like some low amount. And I started recording this rock band from, they were up north somewhere, Santa Rosa. And because I wasn't into rap yet at the time. I didn't really roll because, rap at the time was kind of not violent, but it's just, I wasn't in it. I was in the R&B, funk and R&B. I'm a funk player, Cameo, Earth, Wind, and Fire. And the first guy I met rap-wise that wanted to do rap was Master P. Somebody told him about me, Renando Hardy. He told him about me. And he was Master P's first DJ. And that's when I first met P. P came up to my mom's house. This is Percy Miller before the fame. And he wanted to rap. And came to my studio. When he started talking, I said, wait a minute, hey, where you from? New Orleans. So, hey, with that accent, remind me of home. We clicked right off. But he didn't have no money, so he wanted studio time. And this old story, I heard King George, which at the time was Master P's right-hand man. He told this story on another podcast that, hey, man, K. Lou gonna let us use the studio. I'm gonna paint his mama's house. King George said, man, you don't know nothing about painting, but I'm gonna paint his mama's house. P would do anything, man, to get where he was going. Just determination. Came up there, had his painting clothes on, got the brush, got the paint. We let him go. I think about an hour later, I went out there to check his work. I looked at the house, man, he had the house was tore up. I said, man, get off that damn ladder, man, get out of here. I ran him off. Man, get up out of here. And it was like a funny thing. It wasn't like I was, upset, but I had to get somebody else to paint. But I just liked this determination. I said, come on, man, let's do this. I'll give you some time. Gave him 3 hours. And we ended up doing the first song, Master P's first song called Mind of a Psychopath. It was on a cassette. That was our first time working together, man. And I can honestly say if I had a chance to do it all over again, I would do it the exact same way. P was a really nice guy to me. He treated me well over the years, and I have no complaints, man, I didn't think he was the best rapper that I ever worked with, but he was definitely the best businessman by far. He just knew he was destined to make it, man.
Nice. So, what year was that you guys did that first project? Do you
I
remember?
think it was 88, 89. That was
Okay.
88, 89. A lot of,
88, 89.
yeah, that was that time.
Okay.
Yeah, he had the record store near the college, No Limit Records, and him and Sonia was living in the back of the record store, and I think Romeo, they had Romeo with him, and yeah, he had a dream, man. He definitely had a dream.
Okay, so let's fast forward just a little bit. So let's talk about the ice cream project. So it's about 96, something like that.
Actually, it was, I don't remember what month it came out. It might have been end of 95 or early 96. I
think it was
forgot.
something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I think it was April.
April that it came out.
I think that it might have been mentioned or something like that.
Yeah, we still, okay, if it did, it was just man, let me tell you not a quick story, but how that came about. P called me on got to be a Thursday, I think it was. He said, man, I got to do this record. I want you to do these many songs for me. And I said, I'm used to saying, okay, I'm doing a record. We probably got about 2-3 months to get it done. I said, okay, how much time we got? 3 days. 3 days? He said, yeah, man, we're going to come in there and stay in there and get it done. He already had a couple songs, but I worked on the main 2 songs. I did the Ice Cream Man, and I did No More Tears, was the first 2 videos. But man, we went in and recorded that whole record, man, got everything done because at the time, he told Priority Records that he had a record done. He just gonna go back and tighten up, and he gonna turn it in on Monday or Tuesday or whatever time that was. And he didn't tell all of this that. He just told us it got to be done. But hey, we got it done, man. We was in there the whole weekend. Didn't leave the studio till I think it was Sunday night or something like that. I can't remember exact dates and times, but Sunday night. We had so much fun working on the Ice Cream Man. It was like we was a close-knit family back then, you know, with the Beats by the Pound crew. I was always an honorary member of Beats by the Pound. Beats by the Pound was them three guys, KL, Craig B, and Moby Dick. And I was always independent. P had wanted me to come to Louisiana, but I was working with too many people here. I couldn't leave everybody. I enjoy working with a lot of people. And P made the decision to have me come, still be part of everything, you know, to go to Louisiana. I was going to Louisiana 3 weeks out of every month, working on just a bunch of music. At one point, we were doing 4 albums a month at No Limit. It was like a factory, man. It was fun too, man. It was really fun. It was one of the best times of my life being in the music. But back to the story about working on the Ice Cream Man. We took a break. We shoot dice. You used to shoot dice in the studio all the time. This particular night, I think it was a Saturday night. We were working on Ice Cream Man. We took a break. And I think I might have only had at the time $80 on me, which was a lot of money to me back then because I didn't have none. And remember, P wasn't making it yet, you know. This is Ice Cream Man. Ice Cream Man was the start of it. We was working on that album, but we shooting dice. Them guys had money. It was like maybe 10 of us shooting dice, and I could not lose this day. I'm shooting dice. Anything, I was hitting every point, right? And I think I had $3,600, man. Believe it or not, I had $3,600, and I had one guy left. It was P's bodyguard. His name was Man. He wore a blue Adidas sweatsuit. I remember it like it was yesterday. He was the last one left. When I was shooting dice against him, whop, boom, I was hitting him. And I think he had maybe $20 left. And I guess he was getting hot. He unzipped his Adidas sweatsuit. And then I seen 2 Uzis hanging from inside of his coat, right? And I said to myself, oh man, I can't keep hitting. So I called Crazy Point. I said, I bet I hit 2-2. Boom, 2-2. I said, oh shit, this dude gonna get pissed. He got them Uzis hanging from inside his coat. I said, okay, another 4. I bet I hit 3-1. Bet 50. I bet whatever he had left. Boom, 3-1. Oh my God, I'm sweating. I'm thinking this dude gonna get pissed, but he was cool. He said, oh man, good game, man. You broke me, man. I had so much money that night. It was great. It was great. But that was funny to me, man. I was like, God, I keep hitting every point. You know, people who shoot dice, you know them times when you get hot. Oh wow, it was crazy, man. I was hitting every point. But that was the story. One of them stories I can remember. I might use that for a movie one day. Just throw that in there somewhere, you know.
As like a foundation or just like a scene?
Just a scene. Yeah, just a scene. Yeah, just a scene.
Yeah, that sounds like a hard weekend of work. Definitely worth it.
Definitely. That's one thing that's missing today. A lot of people, when they recording songs, they figure they can come in here for 3 hours, 4 hours, and really gel. It's hard to really gel for 3. I understand some people just can't afford it. You know, it's expensive. And but then everybody had cliques back then. You had Master P had his No Limit clique. You had E40 with his Sick With It records. In Too Deep with their group. It's just, everybody had cliques at the time, and we would come in the studio, and everybody would actually work together. Now you got people. They did their verse at home. Somebody else did their verse at home. They don't come together and write like they used to. We used to write together, so all the song had all the same meaning. Could have been like one rap all the way through, but everybody putting together their 2 cents, putting in their feedback, however they felt they want the song to go. I think that's missing today. Rappers don't. performers don't get together and write together, you know.